Welcome back to the SDC Knowledge Series, where we simplify complex BIM workflows and turn them into practical, everyday knowledge. I'm Namrata, and in today's episode, we explore the fundamentals of plumbing in Revit MEP. While many professionals associate Revit with architecture or structural modeling, the MEP side introduces a powerful system-based approach to building services. From water supply lines to drainage systems, Revit allows engineers to model, analyze, and coordinate plumbing networks directly inside the BIM environment. Joining me today is Dilip, our BIM manager at SDC, who will walk us through how a simple bathroom plumbing system can be created in Revit, from linking the architectural model to routing pipes and managing slopes. Welcome, Dilip. Before starting plumbing work in Revit, what is the first step in setting up the project?
The first step is choosing the mechanical template because plumbing tools are part of the MEP workflow inside Revit. Once the template is open, we usually link the architectural model using Link Revit so we can clearly see walls, bathrooms, and fixture locations. After linking the model, it's a good practice to create a call-out view of the bathroom area. This allows us to focus only on the relevant space instead of the entire floor plan.
How do we start placing plumbing elements like water supply connections?
To begin, we go to the Systems tab and load the required plumbing fixtures and connectors if they are not already available in the project. For example, a domestic cold water connector can be placed near the water closet or plumbing fixture. Once the connector is placed, we start drawing water supply pipes from that point. While creating pipes, parameters such as pipe diameter, elevation, and routing path must be defined.
What about wastewater and drainage systems?
Wastewater systems work differently from supply pipes because they rely on gravity flow rather than pressure. To model this, we load PVC pipes and fittings and adjust the routing preferences so the correct fittings are automatically used during pipe creation. When placing drainage pipes, we usually apply a slope, commonly around 2%, so wastewater can flow downward toward the main drainage system. Sanitary connectors are placed near fixtures.
How can users verify that the plumbing system is modeled correctly?
The best way to review the system is by switching to a 3D view, where we can clearly see how supply pipes and drainage pipes are connected. This view helps confirm whether the pipes are routed correctly and whether vertical drops or slopes are applied properly. Another useful step is changing the detail level to fine, which displays pipe fittings, connectors, and pipe geometry more clearly.
Dilip, thanks for walking us through this practical plumbing workflow. And to our listeners, mastering Revit MEP begins with small systems like these. Once you understand connectors, routing, and slopes, you can scale the same workflow to entire buildings. Stay tuned for the next episode of the SDC Knowledge Series. Until then, design smart, model clean, and coordinate with confidence.